Hello.
Hi Ernesto, how are you?
Fine, and you? What
Fine, fine.
day? Your
Excuse
office?
me?
Your,
Yes, yes,
okay.
yes. It's better because in my home I don't feel sure for receive the call because my daughters are in vacation
Okay.
and maybe I consider that is in this in some moment they can distract me,
Oh,
and I prefer staying here
mhm.
because it's more relaxed, more
Comfortable.
confidence. Yes,
Excellent. Very good idea. Congratulations. No. Sorry
thank you.
about sorry about this morning, but this morning when I saw I woke up, no, and I say, okay, let's sleep 5 more minutes. And when I woke up, it was like 6, 7 or something. And I said, "Oh my God, no!" So that's why I slept over, and I said, "No, let's take the class at 8." No, sorry for that.
I don't know. For me, it was fine because I got out to the office,
Mhm. So you
and
need
it's better
more time.
because the traffic is more is easier in the early time.
Mhm.
But now is more complicated because in the street is a lot of cars.
Okay. Yes. Usually, because yesterday I canceled all my evening classes and afternoon classes because I was supposed to get my vaccine. No, but it was canceled because there were no vaccines. They already sent me the new schedule or the new appointment for my vaccine next Sunday. No, so
And
since
next Sunday, is very soon.
yes, it's going to be very soon. I like it. Okay, so that is why when I have an afternoon that's not very busy or things, I don't know. I go to bed very tired. It's incredible. No, okay, let's go to business. So today is your interview at 11.
Yes,
Mhm.
I prefer this class. We talking only the questions in English because the Spanish I review it yesterday.
Okay, okay. So you want any or only the 10 questions that we did with John, or you want all the other questions? What do you want? Which questions do you want?
No, I consider that check the or review the question that we practiced with John, and the last question that I shared you yesterday.
Okay, okay, let's do that. Okay, so let's begin with, why don't you tell me about yourself, Milton?
Okay, I am a public and accountant. I study at the Universidad Autónoma de Colombia, and I have a master's degree in international audit and business management at Universidad Europea Miguel de Cervantes. I have been working at KPMG for 12 years, and I started my career plan as an accounting assistant, and I had been as an audit director for 1.5 years. I am in charge, I am in charge of 14 people in the field of different positions. They are seniors, managers, staff, assistant, and I am in charge of two big clients, two big groups in Colombia.
Mhm.
They are a Prosegur Group, excuse me, Terpel Group and Enel Group. That is the important clients in Colombia. They are in the energy and renewables energy in Colombia. That is all about this question.
Okay, excellent. Very good. Remember to make emphasis in your 12 years of experience, no? And mention a little bit more about the teamwork, but it's excellent. Excellent question, answer. Okay, let's go to the next one. Um, what can what can KPMG expect from you as a partner?
As a partner, I would like to contribute my knowledge, my experience, as well as the motivation to others to inspire an integral behavior based in KPMG values. Ensure a way that is reflected in aspects such as the quality, um, take client care, and trust to the general public that is permitting us to continue growing and achieving to be the most profitable firm in the market through the continuous improvement that have carried on globally for KPMG.
Hey, excellent. Very good. Next one. Um, Give an example of a commitment where you acted as a project leader and increased the profitability of that commitment.
Okay, last year I was in charge of N group, and the revenue in this client growing about 40%, and the rate hour increase 20%. Is a result of the new service that I sold to the client and require of service for them relate with the statutory audit. It's important to mention that this client is a big client in Colombia, and its client represent for us 1.5 billion Colombian pesos. It's a important case that I remember now.
Okay, okay, very good. Okay. What differentiates KPMG from other big four?
Okay, I am sure that KPMG is the best firm in the market because the people usually told me about the human skills from the leaders, and in compared with other firms, first when they go to the competition, usually they come back to KPMG because the environment related with the work is better, the behavior from the leader is better, the leaders in KPMG thinking about the people, about the balance between personal and working life. But I conclude that the best firm in the market now is KPMG.
Okay. Okay, Milton, that's a very good answer. No, but do you really know the other big four? Do you know how they operate, how they work? No.
I didn't read it about them, but usually, I know about the experience from the people that, for example, when to EY or in KPMG now, I some people that going to, but no, that join at the firm and previously they work in Deloitte, for example.
Mm. Okay, I am asking you this question because maybe they will ask you some questions. And one of those questions in this particular question could be something about the other big three, no? Because you are in the one in one of in the big four. But if they ask you something about any of the big three, it would be nice for you to know something about them. Like, for example, how the other companies are different to KPMG. So to know basically what it could be. No, so that could be.
And I remember another
Question?
example about it, because, for example, now KPMG invests a lot of money in technology, in new platform, and in the people, because the investment in the people is important, and the people in always thinking about it because it's enrich them about the new knowledge, the new techniques, the good element for their professional development.
Mm, okay, okay, very good. Excellent, excellent. No, making a parenthesis, today you're answering very well, very confident, no, good posture, excellent background, no, it's excellent, really good. I like it.
Thank you.
Okay, next one. Tell us an example of a difficult situation you faced with a client. What was the problem faced?
Okay, in this case, I remember the specific situation with the. Espera, que es que esa sí me corchaste, porque no sé qué puse en esa.
Ah, otra cosita. Entonces, mira, hazte cuenta que estás en la entrevista, entonces tú no puedes eso. Entonces, olvídate de lo que escribimos, olvídate de lo que practicaste, de lo que le dijiste a John, ¿no? Y responde.
Okay. When I was, hazme de nuevo la pregunta, que yo creo que es que fue que no le puse cuidado y por eso.
Bueno, y recuerda, estamos en una entrevista diferente, ¿no? Y va a ser difícil que te acuerdes exactamente qué dijiste, ¿no? Inclusive si quieres cambiar el ejemplo, no hay problema. Okay, the question is, tell us an example of a difficult situation or situations you faced with a client. What was the problem faced?
Okay, I remember that is when I was maybe 5 years ago, no, more. 8 years ago, I was in charge of the Prosegur group, and for me it was a difficult situation because the auditing that were in charge of the client in the first years was qualified with a bad service, because I think that the administration from the client were very unfriendly. But in my first years as an insurer of the client, I talked with them. I worked very hard to help the client to change the meaning about the audit, because they took that the auditor is a policial role, and in some case they saw us with an enemy, and the relationship with them was changing along the time, and I construed or built with them a good relationship for 8 years. And now the last year the client changed the auditor, because in Spain the time of rotation about the field is mandatory, but the client in Colombia don't like the change. They like to continue with us, but it was impossible because the law about this is mandatory.
Okay. And what do you do to solve the situation? Do you do some lobbying? How do you do?
About the situation?
Mhm.
No, I in some case I talk with them. I did a training for the client about the new standards. I involve specialized because usually the client, I consider that the technical knowledge is low or was low, but they receive it with a good service, a good um, relationship with them, a good element. They they saw in us a partner in the business, and I consider that is important for them because the role of the auditor now the client expect a lot about us.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Okay, Milton. Next one. Um, why do you want to become a partner in KPMG?
Okay, I want to become a partner because I will take more commitment and responsibility. For example, I can see as a leader of a big client because I have the knowledge, the experience. I have 12 years in KPMG, and I know about the methodology, about the new standard, and I consider that I have the capabilities for it. For example, in a big client, I can help others to continue growing their career plan because I have a good skills. For example, I have a good communication with the audit team. The audit team told me talk with me. Sometimes the relationship with them is a good relationship. We talk with them always. In some case, the communication is not only about the job. In some case, we talk about the personal life with them, and I consider that is important for them. And I have other skills. For example, I am a good listener. I like to work in team, and I like to teach them because it's the best way to in the future they can reply us.
Okay. Excellent answer, Milton. Congratulations. Okay. Now, why don't you tell me or tell us, in case of becoming a partner at KPMG, what is going to be your working plan for the next 5 years?
Okay, I well, if I as a partner, I want to I will want to continue my career plan. For example, I will take other position in the firm, maybe as a partner in chief of training, because I consider that it's important for the people because the training is the best way to contribute in the quality of the audit.
Mhm.
And I I work very hard in the industry when I had been working in the last year. I am in charge of the client in the renewable energy. Sector have a good projection in the future because it's the new energy, is the environment and the client for it, because the projection about it is considered that this client in the future maybe can grow in about 10% in the revenue, and the profile for them maybe will be 44%. And I think that when the people growing, when the client growing, KPMG growing, and in this case, it's important to stay near for them, and it's a good projection for the fair. In the other hand, I will continue my study about the English language, because it's important for my job, it's important for the fair. KPMG now is a global fair, and the strategy globally is to growing with the clients, with growing with the innovation in the technology, in the people, and I can contribute with my experience, my knowledge, my new element that I can contribute for it. And maybe I will continue with other studies about the master degree in finance, because it's important for my professional development, because it's a good complement with the audit role, because usually I check the financial statement, and it's a good element to complete my curriculum.
Okay. Okay, very good. In this one, you have to be a little bit more, I don't know, you have to mention things like, for example, well, in the first year, I will increase my clients 30 percentage. I'm going to get you to get you united to my working team and settle some goals for the year. No, by the end of the next 5 years, the revenue is going to increase something. They want more like more of a working plan, no, of what are you going to do, especially in your new position, no, because as a director, they know what you're doing. What will you do as a partner? Okay, so I think that we have to work a little bit more in this question. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Next one. Milton, why don't you tell me about your strengths?
Okay. I consider that I am a leader. I have a good experience and knowledge through the 12 years in KPMG. I know about the methodology, about the different industries, and I have an important skills about the teach to the other people. I consider as a coach for them, and I have other important skills as good communication, a good listener, and I talk with them always about the clients, about the job, about the strategies for the client, about the different stages of the audit, and uh, I help them with their career plan. I consider that I can help to grow within the field, and I have an important human skills, but I consider that it's important because I I didn't talk with them only kind about the job. It's important to talk with them about the other activities, other feelings, other situation, because it's a good complement for the job.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. Very good. Now the opposite. Tell me about your weaknesses.
Okay. I consider that is my main weaknesses is maybe I thinking about the job all time. I never stop to work, but it's because I feel passion with my job. I like my job, but in some cases is fine to or it's well to change the chip and maybe spend more time in other activity relate my job, but not necessarily working. For example, reading about the industry, reading about the economic, or spend time with other activities, personal activities, for example. But maybe I consider that is the best weaknesses.
Okay.
And I have a plan about it because I want to do the master degree, and maybe in this case I spend more time with its activity.
Mhm. Okay. Very good. Very excellent. Okay, Milton. Um, how do you see your life in 5 years from now? Your professional life.
Okay, I see my professional life in KPMG. I I will see as a partner leader of training in KPMG because I like it. I consider that the people like when I explain about the methodology, about the different techniques. And for me, it's important because when the people receive training, is uh, is reflecting in the audit, in the quality, in the procedure that I can do in the I can do is correct.
Yes, I can do it.
I can do in the different activities in the in the audit, and I don't know, but I maybe I can see as a audit leader. I don't know. I consider that I have a good ability, good strengths about it, and I don't know. I like to grow. I like to receive more responsibilities and receive more commitment, and it's other possibilities. Excuse me.
Okay. And in your professional life also, in 5 years, I guess you already have finished your master degree,
Yes,
right? Right?
right.
Okay. Okay. So in this question, you have to say, you have to tell them, no, how you really see yourself in 5 years from now. So you can tell them everything that you told them, that you see yourself working at KPMG in a better position, of course, no, dealing with more clients, having a more profitable, yes, getting more profits to the firm, no, more revenues, having finished your master degree or your specialization in something that you already mentioned, no, having improved in your English very well, no, things like that, no, okay, like achievements, logros, okay,
Okay.
okay, excellent. So those were the 10 questions that you did with John, and we've been practicing a lot, okay? Now I am going to ask you some questions about the ones that we did yesterday and the ones that we choose from the list that we haven't done before. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So random questions. How long are you willing to work with us?
Can you repeat me, please?
How long are you willing to work with us or here in KPMG? How long you want to stay working in KPMG?
Well, okay. Okay. I want to stay in KPMG for always. If the firm like my development, I like to continue working in KPMG. But usually in Colombia, the time for retirement is 62 years. But I expect for it 20 years, and I can work in KPMG long time.
Okay, very good. So as long as you and me are happy, we will work here for a long time. Excellent. How will you make money for us?
Can you repeat me, please?
How will you make money for KPMG?
Okay. I made money for KPMG in the next year because I consider that the clients when I work is an important sector in Colombia and in the world because the renewable energy is a sector that have a good projection. The company invests in this sector a lot of money because they thinking about the growing in the future. And I consider when the client growing, KPMG growing, and the relationship with them is very well, and the service is a good service. And I think when the people the auditor need to partner to development their activities or their operation, they thinking about the KPMG, and I consider that it's KPMG help them, and KPMG can grow in the revenue and can grow in the profit because I know the industry.
Okay, Milton, excellent. Wow, congratulations. Okay,
Estoy inspirado hoy. Estoy
yes.
como inspirado hoy.
Muy, de verdad, estudiaste. Ok. Algunas de estas a lo mejor son nuevas o no las hemos dado todavía, pero te las voy a hacer ya que estás tan inspirado. ¿Ok?
Así me corcha.
No, no te voy a cortar. No, inclusive esta que te voy a hacer ahorita, la respondiste ayer. Entonces, tell me about the companies that are performing well and reasons for improvement.
Espérame un minuto, un segundito que es que
Tranquilo,
me escribieron de la casa. Para
tranquilo.
la grabación hay un segundito.
Sí, ya la paso. Okay. Okay, Milton, ready?
Thank you, Ernesto.
Okay, everything's okay?
Thank you, Ernesto.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. All right. So, answer the question.
Okay. Can you repeat my question? Is about the situation, the companies that have a bad development?
No, this is tell me about the companies that are performing well and
Okay.
for improvement.
Okay. I know about the different companies that the development is well despite the pandemic or the situation about the coronavirus. For example, Organización Terpel is an important company in Colombia. It's the second best company in Colombia, and now the company have has a good revenue, and the profit is fine despite the pandemic, and the operation for them is well. They have a good strategy about the pandemic. They, for example, they keep the people during the pandemic. It's an important decision for them. And now the company, despite the virtual activities, they sell a lot of oil because the company is an important company in Colombia. They have 2,000 gas stations, and the development is well. It's a good example for the other companies because they have a good strategic finance.
Financial strategy.
Or they have a good finance strategy.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Completely inspired today. Okay, Milton, next one. Next question will be okay, now the opposite. Tell me about the companies that are underperforming and reasons for low performance.
Okay. In our case, the situation about the coronavirus affect other sectors. For example, I have a company that renting machine for the construction, and they stopped the operation for 4 months. And the development related with the finance is bad because the company lose a lot of money, and the equity is negative, and the stakeholders should capitalize the company in 2021, but they are recovering the operation back. The situation is difficult.
Okay. Okay. And basically, there's other factors besides this COVID-19 or something else?
No, I think that is the main factor is the COVID, the situation related to COVID, because the company in 2019 was fine or well development,
Was performing
but in the pandemic was performing very well, yes.
Okay.
But in 2020, the situation changed about the coronavirus because the operation stopped 100% in the first 4 months of the pandemic.
Okay, excellent. What routine do you follow to keep yourself up to date on business news?
Usually, I like to read about the industry, read about the economic, read about the projection, about the projection in the industries, in the companies, the the different operations that the company did in Colombia or globally or in the world, because it's important to stay updated about the client, because when we talk with them, I talk about these matters, and they like that the auditor stay updated about the company, and they feel that the auditor is spending about them.
Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, Milton, let me give my feedback about this interview, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Congratulations. Very good. Very good answers. Very, the voice tone is perfect. The posture, the way you address, the good background, lighting, everything, the connection, everything is just fine. We were having a little trouble with the connection, but I guess it was your iPhone. No, it wasn't KPMG. Okay? No. When you say that you have 12 years of that you have 12 years of being at KPMG, no, it's better to say that you have been. I have been 12 years. Okay, it's better to say.
Okay.
Okay, I will work a little bit better in the working plan. If you have time today, please try to do it. Okay, and that working plan, it would be nice for you to elaborate it in both, in English and in Spanish. Okay, because it could be a very important question. They did this question to Carlota. Okay, so it's a question that they might do. Okay. I forgot. Do you have any questions? Interview. About the interview.
No. Today I asked them about the
questions to ask.
About the next interview that is in the next Monday, because now today is a local interview, but the people is friendly, is maybe it's our casual interview, but I thinking about the how is the interview next Monday.
Okay, so ask them what questions you could ask if they ask you, do you have any questions? Okay, because usually they do it. Okay.
Okay.
That's my feedback. You've been doing very well. Your pronunciation has improved very much. No, you are very convinced of everything that you say. No, and that's pretty good, pretty nice. Okay, no, because it's your experience, it's your work. Okay.
Yes.
Forget always to talk about
it's my future.
It's your future. No, and it's always remember my team, us, we. Okay, nosotros, siempre nosotros. Okay, and who is nosotros? Your team, your working team. Okay.
Yes.
And basically is that, no, I wish you the very, very best luck. No, try to be very calm, try not to have any worries, nada de preocupaciones, nada de, okay? No, be ready for the interview. And te deseo la mejor suerte del mundo. Has trabajado mucho, has estudiado mucho en esto, ¿no? Entonces, no hay razón por la cual no te tenga que ir bien. ¿Ok? No hay razón.
Ok.
Dejaste tu tiempo, ¿no? O sea, todo bien. Bueno, te pregunté que si estaba bien cuando recibiste la llamada. Bueno.
Listo, ayúdame con dos preguntas que son las que me agregaron ellos, que es una de la parte de qué pienso acerca de las políticas de riesgo y un ejemplo donde apliquen, y otra acerca de la estrategia global, que esas son las últimas que hice, entonces para refrescarlas, que no se me vaya.
Y
ya con eso terminamos.
Estas son las del correo de ayer.
Sí, una la vimos en clase y la otra sí te la envié por el correo.
¿Y cuál fue la que vimos en clase? ¿Yo la tengo?
La
¿O
que dice, what do you what do you think about the risk policies and give me an example where it applies?
okay.
Esa tú me la corregiste en clase.
Okay. Okay. So what do you think about the risk management policies, and what would you like to change about it?
Okay, I consider that the risk policies is mandatory, is not negotiable, and we need to comply with everything. Because it's the best way to protect the name, the brands, the people, the field, and I consider that is very, very important for us and the clients because the client believe in KPMG and I need to take care the name, the prestigious, the reputational name because it's the best asset that KPMG have. In the other case, or the best example about it is about the confidential policies because uh, we manage a lot of information and the information is high for the client, is high for us, and the people always should be complete these policies. And despite the people change the job or the relationship with the clients and important policies for us.
Okay. Okay.
And maybe when the people or always when the people always comply it is the best way to protect the brand and this prevent the financial and reputable impact for the firm.
Okay. Very good. Now the other one, the answer was about the global strategic or the global strategy.
Okay. Yes. The global strategy consists in their necessities or expectative from the clients. About this, the KPMG did an important investment in innovation, in technology, in the people, because for us it's important our clients or the service that I can provide for them. One example about it is Clara Workflow, because it's a platform permits to us and the clients to interacting online and the training in the people is other important part in the strategy because it's the best way to ensure the quality in the audit and the strategy is focusing in the people in they have motivation always in the job in the clients in the quality in the audit and the strategy for 2022 is related with the receive or made revenue for $45 billion, and it's an important goal, and I consider that I can contribute with them with it.
Okay. Very good. That amount of money, $45 billion.
Yes,
Wow, that's a lot of money. Okay, excellent,
a
Milton.
lot of
A lot of. Okay, excellent, Milton. So very good luck. Go for it. Okay, you are going to do a very good job. No, and I'll see you tomorrow in class, and you tell me all about it. Okay.
Okay, Ernesto, thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. So
Have a good day, and I send you the message in the afternoon because for me it's important to give a feedback about the interview for you.
okay, do that, please. Okay, que Dios te acompañe. Muy buena suerte. See you. Me escribes. Okay.
Listo, Ernesto. Muchas gracias por todo.
Chao. Suerte.
Chao,
Chao.
gracias.